Okay, in the last Yellow Page video, we were trying to get to this page. I finally got it to work. I think they had a bug in their software. I actually called them, and while I was on hold, I tried it again. So again, don't give up. If something doesn't work, go to another citation, and you can actually get those done while you're waiting for this one to come back. It's a very imprecise task that we have here. It's very precise. We need to be precise with all the information, but it's imprecise how all this stuff works and when it's working. So I'm going to put in Dr. Dr. Sage Humphreys, and we're going to use Humphreys Ortho at gmail.com, and I'm actually going to go down here and get the listing again, the information, new client information, to make sure we've got it, and you can actually see that here, and you'll be copying and pasting that as well. So actually he might want to use Humphreys at info@humphreyortho.com. I know he's got an Gmail account as well, but we'll see that. We'll use this one here. Okay. We're going to create a password. We're going to do a capital HUMPHRIES. HUMPHRIES 123, and it's actually, believe it or not, it's fairly secure. A capital HUMPHRIES 123. It's got a capital, lowercase, and numbers, and we'll standardize on those. Usually what I do is I usually put the first part of the Gmail address, but since they've already got an email address that they're using, you know what, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use Humphreys, because I don't want them getting bothered at the other one, and you can do this as well. So HumphreysOrtho at gmail.com. And then for a security question, what's your favorite pet's name? And I would say like Doggy or something like that. You always have to read and agree to the terms of use policy. Yes, sign me up. And we also need to be able to get access to that listing. Sometimes they want to verify your email address, so we want to make sure that we use the shared Gmail account so we could log in on that and use that. That's the other reason we want to do that. All right, so now we're at the verify your listing page, and down here, verify the listing by phone. And when we call this number, it's going to show this for them on the caller ID. They tell you what they're going to show on the caller ID, and they're also going to in the next page, they're going to on the next page, they're going to give you a code that has to be entered in when they call. So I'm not going to do that right now. These vary by site. I'm actually going to get in contact. I'm going to close this video out and get in contact with the client and let them know that this call is going to be coming in. You always want to coordinate these calls. There's about 6 or 7 of these citation sites that actually require verify listings by phone. So and alternatively, I have done this in the past for clients. Probably don't want to get into a habit of this. Some of them just are almost impossible to reach by phone. And you can just use an alternate authorization with a credit card, and they put a temporary hold on your $1 on your credit card, and that's what they are going to do. And that works fine as well. I generally like to verify listings by phone, and unless somebody wants to let you borrow your credit card, you don't mind the customer borrowing your credit card just to authorize it. I wouldn't do that. So. Again, it's just a authorized hold of a $1 just to say, hey, I'm real. But again, if we're doing multiples of these, we really should be calling the business. So this, I might make a last video that shows once we're in and verified. But right now I'm going to end this video and coordinate with the customer, with the client. So